Hi everybody, my name is Pancake and today we're attempting the Tiny Shell Challenge by SpringSims. First of all, I gotta say, you look great today. I mean, honestly, you're glowing, you're radiating. I don't know what it is you're doing, but keep doing it, girl. So without further ado, let's talk about this build. So if you guys don't know SpringSims is an amazing YouTuber. He's super talented, he's a super talented builder, and he created this shell challenge. Oh, by the way, he is also on season 1 of Sparked, you know, the Sims reality TV show, which is, kind of going right now. And yeah, like I said, he's super talented and he created this shell, and I've never actually, try to do a shell challenge. I have tried, but I never submitted anything just because I was always so kind of overwhelmed and intimidated by all the amazing entries, and I was always like, okay, mine is definitely not gonna be that good. But SpringSims posted this and I was so in love with this shell because honestly, I love building smaller houses. I just recently kind of found my love for tiny homes when Tiny Living was released. Before that, I never ever built any tiny homes before. But yeah, when Tiny Living was released, I really started to build tiny homes because I don't know, they're pretty convenient in The Sims 4 because you get a lot of how can I say that? Like a lot of benefits for tiny homes, and so I started building them, and I realized how much I like furnishing small spaces. And yeah, when he put the shell on his YouTube channel, or when he presented it, I was definitely going to submit an entry, and this is it. It turned out to be like this cute blue suburban home, kind of basic, I know, but honestly, suburban homes are like my favorite thing to build. And I was thinking about what to do with this build a lot. Oh, by the way, it's also only base game. It's base game only, which means that it doesn't use any packs, and if you have base game, you're good to use this. You won't have any objects missing. And because it was base game, I tried to use a lot of debug objects just to spice it up a little bit, and I think that worked out quite well. I was kind of afraid that because it's only going to be base game, it's going to look kind of bland, and you know what, but in the end I think it turned out fine. Talking about base game, I know that some of you guys are requesting or have requested the second part of my base game modern mansion, whatever I called it. Guys, at this point I have to tell you that is not going to happen on my channel anymore. I'm really sorry for that, but I started building that house and I really lost inspiration for that house, and I just don't feel any joy building it anymore. It's maybe because it's so modern, I don't know. It was like a quick phase of mine to do that modern build, and I was so, I don't know, kind of how can I say that, overwhelmed by all the debug objects we could use to make it look good. But I don't know, now looking at that mansion, I just don't feel the spark anymore, and that's why there's not gonna be a second part. I'm going to upload it to the gallery so that you guys can finish it if you want to, because as far as I'm concerned, it's not uploaded to the gallery yet. And but this house here, this suburban tiny house, is going to be the only base game only house on my gallery page for a while. I don't know when I will attempt to make another base game build, but yeah, just wanted to let you know that the other base game build I published a few months ago is not going to be continued. I'm really sorry for that if you like that a lot. Basically feel free to finish it for me. So like I said, I've never done a shell challenge before because I always feel so intimidated by all the entries. Like, people do so many amazing things with shells, and I'm just here like, here's a blue suburban. So yeah, that's why I kind of never had the guts to enter a shell challenge, but this time I did, and I don't know, I like it so much. So this house, I imagined, it's small. Obviously, it's small. And I think if you own Tiny Living, yes, if you own Tiny Living, this house will count as a small lot. You know, we have the 3 different tiers in tiny living. Tiny, micro, tiny, and small. So that's it. And yeah, so I decided to make this house like a 2 Sims house. So there's like 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. That's it. But it's just because at first I wanted to try to somehow fit in like 2 bedrooms, but it always ended up not working. So yeah, I thought, okay, maybe this is a home for 2 Sims which want to live a more simple life. They like gardening and yeah, maybe what else? Painting, because I added an easel upstairs and all that kind of stuff. And I thought that this is like the perfect home for Sims who are, I don't know, they just want to live the simple life. They don't necessarily want kids or anything. And yeah, I thought this would be perfect for them. And yeah, also for the Sims that want to have the benefits from tiny houses, because this, like I said, it counts as a small house, which means that your Sims will benefit from that. I don't know the exact benefits right now, but I don't know. Maybe like relationships grow faster and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, you'll see me use a lot of colors in this build which are kind of basic, but I'll try to make it a little bit more colorful later. At first I really wanted to go for a lot of yellow because as we all know, SpringSim's favorite color is yellow, so I really kind of wanted to incorporate that into the house. By the way, I also wanted to make the house yellow from the outside, but then I thought, okay, this may be like the most obvious thing to do when it comes to building a shell, or like when it comes to basically building a shell for the person that created it. And yeah, so I didn't want to make it yellow from the outside because it seemed too obvious for me. But in the end, like now you see a little bit yellow in there, and in the end I decided that it wouldn't gonna be enough, so I made it a lot more yellow, but you'll see that later. And oh, by the way, you see that climbing thing in the garden, which is like for kids. I'm gonna delete it later. Like, don't get your hopes up. There's not gonna be any room for kids or something in this house. I really wanted to do that, but in the end I realized that that's not going to work, so I deleted that climbing rack. Is that what it's called? I don't know. So I wanted to talk about my personal situation a little bit right now, because I'm currently at my parents' house, which means I don't have the best internet connection. My setup is like, it wasn't ideal before, and it's even less ideal now. But I kind of make it work because I managed to bring my gaming PC with me, also my microphone, and yeah, basically all the things I need for I don't know, a decent gaming setup, I would say. It's kind of sad because my monitor I'm playing The Sims 4 on is really small and I'm really not used to that, but it's fine. It works, and that's the main thing, because I really want to try to continue video producing while I'm at my parents' house, and I'm gonna be here for a while. It's going to be over a month, I think. And yeah, it's kind of sad because at home in Berlin, where I usually live, I have a super fast internet connection. I don't have any problems with that. Also, my setup is kind of good, at least like it's definitely enough for me, and I don't have all those kind of things right now, but yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. Also, honestly, I really thought that I could start mass producing videos once I'm here at my parents' house, just because, you know, uni's over for this summer and I thought I could relax a little bit. Well, that's not the case, because it seems like I have not failed, because I don't know any results yet, but I have the feeling that I didn't do well on a lot of exams this year, and I think I have to study a lot more than I thought I would have to, in these summer holidays. And it's kind of sad, because I thought I could really, like, I don't know, publish 3 videos a week and like really keep, like, I don't know, like keep producing videos for you guys, because that's just something that I love to do. It's my favorite thing ever. And during this semester of uni, it was really hard for me. And honestly, I'm kind of proud, by the way, that I managed to post videos every week for the last, I don't know how many months. But yeah, that's kind of a big accomplishment for me. It may not be like seeming like that because a lot of big YouTubers, of course, they publish, I don't know, multiple times a week. But for me, once a week was like I don't know. It was a big thing, and I'm very proud of myself. Sorry, I just needed to get that off my chest. By the way, here you see me that I'm changing up the colors in this house a little bit. You see me using that yellow wallpaper, which is absolutely gorgeous, and I haven't seen that ever before in the game, and now that I saw it, I needed to use it. And of course, because I know SpringSims' favorite color is yellow, I needed to add some yellowness into this house. And also, I think blue and yellow always work together so nicely, which is why I thought this would be so matching. Yeah, just wanted to interrupt my personal stuff because of that like yellow wall color swatch, because it's so pretty. Also, I really want to start streaming on Twitch. I have stated that multiple times on my Twitter account and yeah, everywhere, but it's just, I am so afraid of that because you have to be in charge of so many things at the same time while streaming on Twitch, and I'm honestly kind of intimidated by that. But yeah, I actually am working together with a graphic designer from Twitter. She's super talented, and yeah, she is working on emotes or emojis, probably emotes, like, okay, don't laugh at me, I'm German, I'm allowed to do this. Emotes and banners and sub badges and all that kind of stuff, and once that is ready, I will probably start streaming. But honestly, I don't know, maybe I will stream earlier just because I cannot wait, because I really want to stream. But it's also kind of hard because, like I said, I need to study a lot more than I was expecting to this summer, and I also don't have the best internet connection currently, and I think I'll have to work on that first, because I'm at my parents' house, and I think I have to kind of fix these problems, these internet connection problems we're currently having, before I can start streaming properly. But yeah, feel free to tell me in the comments if you would be interested in me streaming on Twitch, because I would love to, honestly. We're heading towards the end of this video right now, and I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you won't ever miss out on a video. I post new videos every week, and if you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, the links will be down in the description box. Thank you so much again for joining me in today's video. See you next time.